So it's time to go over the basics of cutting foam with a hot wire cutter. When the hot wire cutter is on, you're going to want to keep your hands away from the wire. And that's because it gets pretty hot. It's not hot enough to burn through your hand, but it is hot enough to burn your skin if you touch it for an extended period of time. If you do manage to burn your skin, make sure to run the affected area under cool water and then seek medical attention if necessary. It's also important to work in a well-ventilated area. So the first thing we're going to do is actually check to make sure that our wire is square. So I've just got a set square. And this one actually looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and cut with it. This wire cutter is actually attached to a power supply underneath. So now it's on. And you have to be careful because the wire is going to get hot instantly after you turn the hot wire cutter on. So it's time to be extra careful. So the process of actually using the hot wire cutter is pretty simple. All you have to do is push the foam into the wire, and then it starts to cut. So you can cut kind of free form like this. You can cut any shape you want. Just pull that piece off. Or it's also useful to cut with a guide. So we can go ahead and just line this up. So it doesn't take too much force to push the foam through the hot wire. So I can actually hold the guide with one hand and then push the foam with the other. So we're going to go ahead and just push this right through. So speed is pretty key, having the right speed. If you go too fast, you'll notice that the wire will start to bend, and then you can actually risk breaking the wire. And then if you go too slow, I'll go ahead and slow down for a second, and then keep going. The wire will burn a hole into your foam, and that's going to kind of ruin your finish. So you just kind of have to find the nice right speed, not too fast, not too slow. Go ahead and cut all the way through there. And then you can take a look. You can kind of see one striped line. See if you can see it right there. And that line is from the part where I slowed down. So you don't want to go too slow because you'll start to deform the surface that you're cutting.